Hello there and Happy New Year. Today is Thursday, the 1st of January 2026. It's New Year's Day. Now, I'm in the fitness trade, and this time of year, especially on the 1st of January, people make New Year's resolutions, and the commonest resolutions people make are to lose weight and to stop smoking. There are others, but those are the two commonest ones. Now, I'm going to give you today three reasons why New Year's resolutions very often fail. You don't have to wait till New Year's Day to make a change for the better. Every day is a good day to make a change for the better. Doesn't matter what anyone tells you. So, just to give you some perspective, in the next few days, between now and let's say the middle of January, the gyms are going to be awash with people who make New Year's resolutions to get into shape. Some of them will take out very expensive gym memberships and all sorts of things. But guess what? By February, you'll never see them again. I never forget the time when I used to work at one gym, and they were doing this special offer where if you pay for 4 years up front, you got 1 year for free. And one guy took it up, much to my surprise. He only came 4 times. And cases that are not uncommon. The fitness industry makes billions every year from people who sign up in January and then don't come for the rest of the year. In fact, gyms actually make the majority of their money from people not turning up. The higher the level of non-attendance, the more profitable that they are, and gyms rely on people not coming. As I said, the higher the level of non-attendance, the more profitable that they are. So today I'm going to give you three reasons why New Year's resolutions do not work. Okay, and I'm going to and over the next 2 or 3 weeks, I'm going to tell you how you can make your New Year's resolutions work and make a reality. The first reason is that people haven't got a strong enough reason why. And let me give you an example of this. If I said to you that if you were at John O'Groats and you had to get to Land's End, and I said, can you go to Land's End for me? You'll just say, why? Why should I bother? Why should I bother that time and expense of going from John O'Groats to Land's End? It's a very long journey. If I were to then tell you, well, your son is at Land's End, has been in a car crash, has broken every bone in his body and needs urgent surgery, and the doctor's actually asked for you to donate 4 pints of blood to you, you're damn right you're going to make that journey. So you must have a strong enough reason why. And we say in the fitness industry, your why should be strong enough to make you cry. You must have a deep down strong enough reason to basically make that change for the better. So you really need to dig down deep to do this. And with my personal training clients, I actually take quite some time to go over this. In fact, to go through the first session, I take about 30 minutes to 45 minutes to going over this, because we really must find out that reason why they must get into shape, because at times it's going to get tough, and you need to find that reason to get you out of bed in the morning, and when things get tough, to basically break through anything that demotivates you. So you must have a strong reason why. So that's the first reason. People don't have a good enough reason why, or they don't search deep enough for it, and that you need some guidance, or sometimes you need some guidance. Second reason, they commonly try and do too much too quickly. And you see this all the time. So you'll see on the 1st of January, people will turn up at 8 o'clock in the morning when the gym opens, and they'll start exercising. They don't know what they're doing. They're often doing things unsafely, but that's a different story. And then what actually happens is they try and change their diet, they try and change their sleep habits, try and change their water habits, they try and change God knows what. Guess what? It's too much too quickly. At some stage in your life, you were 2 cells in your mother's womb, 1 sperm cell from your father, 1 egg from your mother, and it took 9 months for those 2 cells to basically become a baby. Okay, and when you were born, it took quite a few years for you to grow into an adult. It's a gradual process. Have you ever seen a house that's being built? The builders take quite some time to actually dig the foundations first, okay, to make sure they're rock solid, quite literally. And then once they've got the foundations ready, then they build the rest of the house, and it's actually quite rapid. Well, the thing here is the same thing happens. You must build the foundations first, okay, and then basically build up from the basics. But people try and do too much too quickly, and without those right foundations, that house is going to fall apart very quickly. And guess what? People lose motivation. They don't to basically give up, And by that time, they've got their gym cooling off period, and they're contracted to pay the gym for another 12 months. And then what actually happens, the gym does what's known as a rollover trap, where if you don't cancel within a certain limited time, guess what? They roll you into a new membership. That happens all the time. And if you look in their terms and conditions, they're not obliged to tell you when the rollover, when the time it is, when you can cancel, and they don't have to inform you, and they can just change it whenever they want. Very, very clever. The third reason is what I call the lack of Radish formula. Okay, so what does Radish stand for? It stands for routine. They haven't got a routine to follow. They've got no accountability. Nobody there to keep them on hot track. They've got no discipline, no instructor to basically keep them on track, no system to follow, and no one to hold them on track. Many of you out there will have a car. Okay, and let's say you want to travel from, let's say, Land's End to John O'Groats, and let's say you were driving, you could actually take a map, and that's a great way of doing it. You could actually get in a train, which is a very good way to do things. You will get in the coach. A better way would be actually to get in, how to put this, get a group of you together and go by train. That's a really good method of doing it. Or the other way is to use a sat-nav. Now, a sat-nav is basically like having a personal trainer. Basically, if you come off track, it'll bring you on track. Okay, that's another way of doing it. But the thing here is, without the right help, you may not get somewhere. A fitness program or weight loss program should be safe. It should be slow. It should be steady, sustained, but most of all, it should be supervised. People don't appreciate that gym equipment in the wrong hands or used wrongly can actually kill you. It can do some very, very serious damage. So I'm a personal trainer, but what I'd like you to do is, somewhere in your local community, there should be a gym. Club together with a friend and get together with a personal trainer to work out a program. One of my colleagues would be love to let you do that with them. Get a bunch of you together, 2 or 3 or possibly 4, and work together. Most personal trainers would love to train you as a group. It's great. As I said, over the next few weeks, what I'd like you to do, just follow like, comment, and share these videos. Do follow me, and I'm going to tell you how you can get your New Year's resolutions to work. Don't worry if it's the 1st of January and it's gone pear-shaped already. Every day is a good day to get into shape. So as I said, please like, follow, and subscribe. And basically, look at the links in the description. I'll give you some more information tomorrow. Keep following for more pearls of wisdom. Thank you very much for your time. I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.